Brad served in the U.S. military. He's also advised the U.S. Senate on national security. He joins me tonight from Washington, D.C. Brad, it's good to have you on the show again. I want to ask you, as a military man, what did you think of the president's announcement on Sunday? What did you think of his language? And what did you think of the details that he shared with the public?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for this opportunity. Good to join you again. If I may, I just want to start by saying that I think this is the death of Baghdadi is a good day for the United States, for our allies, for those who oppose terrorism, and particularly those of us who oppose the barbaric tactics of ISIS. I want to commend our Special Operations Forces who conducted a brave and difficult mission and did it successfully. To answer your question directly, I watched the president's press conference. I would not have personally used or advised that he used some of the language that he did. I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to send a message to followers of Baghdadi or those who are contemplating joining ISIS, sending the signal that this individual is a murderer and a loser, not someone that should be followed. But I personally would not have advised some of the language that the president used.
What did you make, Brad, of his comments about U.S. intelligence? I mean, he praised U.S. intelligence, he praised the Special Op Forces, but he qualified his praise. He said that this is what the right intelligence looks like, or correct intelligence looks like. I mean, it was almost as if he was trying to take a jab at the same time he was giving a compliment.
You know, this is a major national security accomplishment for the United States and for the president. I mean, when President Obama ordered the strike to go after Osama bin Laden, I think fair-minded people gave him credit for making a courageous decision that could have gone badly. I mean, the main courage is with the special operators who are risking their lives, but also commanders-in-chief who make decisions like this to launch missions and put Americans in harm's way that could go badly. They deserve credit as well. So I give President Trump the same credit for that decision that I gave President, and I and others gave President Obama. But, you know, at this moment, after the decision that President Trump made about withdrawing U.S. troops in the northern part of Syria, he's clearly relishing this good news and is employing it for his political purposes, as you would expect any politician. I was a bit uncomfortable with some of the operational details that he included. There were a couple points as he was talking that I was cringing, thinking, you know, that's really more than we want to put out. I think we should not just be focusing on what happened. I think the commander-in-chief should be thinking about the next time we're going to need to conduct a mission like this, and is what he is saying making it more or less difficult for our special operators to conduct the mission and return home safely.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point you bring up, the next time, because this time what we have been told is that the Kurds provided much of the intelligence that was used for this mission over the weekend. And the U.S. success this weekend, it came because of the U.S.'s ability to reach out across borders, to foster trust with allies, and to project power. I mean, these are all characteristics that the U.S. president has said time and time again that he considers to be dead weight on the U.S. Would you say that the mission this weekend was successful despite what the commander-in-chief has said and done?
I think details are still emerging. I think we're going to know more in the next few days. I think it's fairly safe to assume that we relied on our partners in Syria and elsewhere to determine the location of Baghdadi and to make this possible. And I think the broader thing that Americans and others and our allies in Europe need to remember is that we would not have defeated the ISIS caliphate without the help of the Syrian Democratic Forces. And it's very reasonable, I think, to go in with the initial assumption that we also benefit from their information intelligence with respect to this attack. You know, these are threats that threaten all of us, and we need all the partners, allies, and friends we can get in order to protect our citizens.
Bradley Bowman with the Foundation for the Defense of Democracy joining us tonight from Washington. Brad, as always, we appreciate your time and your valuable insights. Thank you.